أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نويت الأربعين نويت الاعتكاف نويت الخلوة ونويت العزلة نويت الرياضة نويت السجود لله تعالى العظيم في هذا المسجد أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. Obey Allah and obey Prophet and obey those who are on authority. Everything that we have to touch or to say, we have to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Without Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, it's a cut. We will be disconnected. That plug will not have any more energy, electricity in it. Everything in this universe depends on something. And it is not simple to understand. It's very difficult. This is what? This is what? You said sugar.
I think so.
No. I'm asking. You said sugar.
Yes, sir, sugar.
How you know it's sugar? We don't know.
No,
Until you taste.
absolutely.
If you don't taste,
We don't know.
okay, if we taste, we know it's sugar. But can you count these small granules of sugar? How then you know about sugar in this? So we don't know. We know it's sugar now because we taste it. But can we count how many are these grain of sugar, or what you call them, granules of sugar?
Grains.
Grains of sugar? We cannot. Means our knowledge is still not in limits. We didn't yet understood the reality of that plate. Say that plate has sugar, okay. How we taste it? That plate has sugar, how many sugar? We say, oh, we have to weigh it. No, why you have to weigh it? But we need to count it. Means we're missing something. That is what?
Salt.
You say salt. We taste it?
No.
No. So until we taste, then we know it's salt. What kind of salt? It is a strong salt, or it is a not so strong, or what kind of description we have to give that salt with only by taste? Okay, can you count the powders here of the salt? No. So our knowledge of this is limited. Water, cup of water. How many drops is that? We say it's water. We taste it? Yes. Then we know it's water. How many drops? No. We have to know. We have to count how many drops. What is the description of a drop? It is a bigger drop, smaller drop, tiny drop, very invisible drop. What is the definition of a drop? We don't know. So what we know then? Means what we know is limited. We don't know anything. You see this lamp, why it's light? Why there is light in it? Why? Because there is in it electricity, energy. What is electricity? Can you see electricity? You can see it in the lamp, but you cannot see it without the lamp. But the lamp can give you light. Why this fan doesn't even give me light? This fan is giving me air, breathe. Cool breeze. Oh, but the same energy, the same electricity. Why this microphone? This microphone. Why this microphone is? Why this microphone also work on electricity? It gives me a sound. Who is giving me the sound? It's the same that giving that lamp a light. It's the same that giving that fan a breeze. It's the same that give the AC cool air. It's the same that give the fridge to keep food fresh. It's the same that give the heat. It's the same that give everything. Means if we don't know about electricity, we cannot make these lamps to work, means fan to work, means anything to work, because they work on that something that we cannot see, we can detect, we cannot see it. When we cannot see what is that, means our knowledge is limited. Time. Can you see the time? You measure the time by seconds. It's not, but the time can be measured by seconds, by minutes, by hours, by a day, which Earth makes day because it is turning around its axis. It makes day and night. The moon makes months and moon and Earth make a year around the sun. We are getting a time. But what is the origin of the time? Means our knowledge is what? Is limited. There is no enough ma'rifah. Our ma'rifah is as if someone, a child, by the ocean, standing at the ocean, putting his feet in the water and say, I'm in the ocean. Not in the ocean. You are at the beach. You are still on ground. You are not yet in the ocean. In the ocean you will drown, you will sink. If you don't have the knowledge of the ocean. But you have the knowledge of the ground. You're standing there like a child who are putting your feet in the water, coming out, putting your feet, coming out. So scientists looked at the time and said, what is this ma'rifah? We want a conclusion. So what is the source of this energy? Or what is the source of this time? So they think, what is that? What is the lowest possible measurement of a second? We say a second of a second. Yes. We say second of a second of a second. And then we say second of a second of a second of a second. Oh, how you can measure that? So scientists said, no, we need to know the origin. What is the smallest second? We want to go to nanosecond. You know nanosecond? In quantum physics? Means the smallest possible of a second. Nanosecond. They calculate, they went all the way down. They reach a number that there is no more time gone. Nothing left. What happened with the time? They reached 10 to the power minus 22. You know 10 to the power minus 22 means 22 0 before 1. Means 0.00000000000, 22 zeros 1. Can you read that number? No way to read the number by tongue. That's why they call it 10 to the power minus 22. It's trillions, quadrillions more. You cannot read it. It's impossible. They reach to that time, to that nanosecond, 10 to the minus power, 10 to the power minus 22. They found that time disappear. What happened? Everything becomes energy. Ma'rifah. Ma'rifah is energy. We say Ma'rifatullah. What we know from Ma'rifatullah? If we don't know the sugar yet, or we don't know the salt yet, or we don't know the water yet, we are trying at the beach, standing, trying to learn. We are in time, we are trying to learn time. We found that time disappeared, came energy. Energy means is the power of knowledge that moves everything around this universe. Still we are beginners, so we are at the ocean. But if we can be able to move forward, we can go in the ocean without sinking, drowning. But you cannot reach Ma'rifatullah. You might reach to know about, but you cannot reach Al-Ma'rifah. Al-Ma'rifah means the whole knowledge is for Allah. Al-Ma'rifah, the knowledge, you can reach a knowledge. There are oceans of a knowledge. Like sugar has its own knowledge. Salt has its own knowledge. Water has its own knowledge, as we described. Time, as we described, has its own knowledge. Everything in this universe has its own knowledge. But it's a knowledge of that absolute knowledge, is that complete knowledge. That Ma'rifatullah, to know about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And how you know? Through digging. You cannot find treasures without digging. You go to Adam's Peak, you are digging to find treasures. It doesn't come easy. Sayyidina Musa, one abd made him to be astonished. To make him to Sayyidina Musa, who is the highest level of prophecy, as a messenger that was carrying the secrets of message. He is one of the 5 big messengers. Allah wants to give him some knowledge, different, because Allah gives whatever He likes. He gives Sayyidina Musa, He gives Sayyidina Isa, He gives Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam the seals of messenger. He gives whatever He likes. He wants to give Sayyidina Musa that, yeah, Musa, there are more knowledge, right? There is. Because Sayyidina Musa was, when he was talking with Allah directly, like someone down today, they think themselves they are so near to Prophet, they begin to speak as if they are no formal address to Prophet Sayyidina Muhammad. They think they know everything. They begin to speak with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by themselves. Allah put intermediary, Allah put Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Sayyidina Muhammad put awliyaullah, because there is a discipline of ma'rifah to go slowly, which kind of knowledge you want, which ma'rifah you want. You cannot get the whole ma'rifah. You will be a professor in one ma'rifah, the other one in one ma'rifah. Even awliyaullah are professors in the meaning, in technical meaning, in order that we understand, in their own wilaya, in their own way. Of course, Sultan al-Awliya can know all the awliya what they know, but he doesn't show because of humbleness. So, Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam was stunned, astonished. Of one, Allah said, فَوَجَدَ عَبْدًا مِنْ عِبَادِنَا. He and his helper, Yusha, they found a servant, one servant of our servants, abd min ibadina in plural. One abd from many that we didn't show yet. He showed one. What happened? You know the story of Sayyidina Musa in Surah Al-Kahf. He was stunned. He was not able. لن تستطيع معي صبرا. You cannot be patient with me. It's impossible for you, Ya Musa. You cannot. He said, no, I can. Okay, you can come with me. That one, why Allah tested Sayyidina Musa? Allah tested all prophets. Don't think that prophets are not being tested. Allah gave them not easy time. Don't think that awliya Allah will get easy time. Prophets did not get easy time. And all of us, we are enjoying easy time. That's why we must be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He made prophets and awliya to carry our responsibilities, to carry our liabilities, to make us feel good. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam does not sleep day and night, no night sleep, they are busy. Awliya Allah, they are inheriting that from Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's not so easy, it's not so simple to understand Ma'rifah of a wali even. So he was stunned, Sayyidina Musa. Why Allah tested him? Because when he was talking to Allah, he thought that it's so easy now. He said, Rabbi arini anzur ilayk. Oh Allah, let me see you. When someone become so much familiar and say, I know this, I know this, then there is no more etiquette there. It goes with the familiarity. That's why Grand Sheikh always, and Maulana Sheikh Nazim, may Allah bless Grand Sheikh's soul and give Maulana Sheikh Nazim long life. Always they say, don't look at my family, how I treat them and how they treat me. Then you lose your faith. Because there is familiarity there. He wants to act with them as a normal family. But he will not act with us as a normal family. He wants to act with us as murids. Might be one murid higher than the whole family. Don't know. So don't look at the children of a wali. Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, he used to say, out of 1,000 wali, two families might be knows the value of their husbands and the children knows of their father. The other, they don't know anything. They know nothing. So don't look how they behave, because there is a familiarity. So Sayyidina Musa gains that familiarity. Any moment he wants, he talk directly, get answer. He said, Ya Rabbi arini anzur ilayk. Let me see you now. We are friends now. Allah has friends, yeah, of course. Awliya Allah are Allah's friends. And Anbiya Allah are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like Sayyidina Ibrahim Khalilullah, Sayyidina Musa Habibullah, Sayyidina Musa Kalimullah, Sayyidina Isa Ruhullah. Of course there is honor there. But there is limits. So Sayyidina Musa, let me see you. So look, if you want to see me, no problem. Look at the mountain. This is from knowledge of Ma'rifatullah. Look at the mountain. Rabbi arini anzur ilayk. Qala lan tarani. You cannot see me. Means you cannot reach the complete knowledge. When you see something, means he is speaking, hearing, and not seeing. So what happened? Means you reached علم اليقين, عين اليقين, حق اليقين. حق اليقين is the ma'rifah, the reality. First you go to the hearing, you begin to hear messages. Then you begin to see. When the combination of hearing and seeing complete, then you reach the reality of certainty, حق اليقين, the reality of everything. So Sayyidina Musa was hearing, he thought if he see, he can know everything. He said, "Lan tara, you cannot see me." He insisted, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, let me see you. He said, "You cannot see me." He said, "No, let me see you." He said, "Okay, look at the mountain. انظر إلى الجبل. فإن استقر مكانه فسوف تراه." Look at the mountain. If the mountain stays by itself, then you will see me. Means when I'm going to manifest my beautiful names and attributes on that mountain, because Allah is going to manifest Himself on the mountain. So if you can see, look at the mountain. If the mountain stays by itself, you will see me. If the mountain shattered into powder, you cannot see me. فلما تجلى ربه للجبل جعله دكا وخر موسى صعقا. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent all His manifestation of His beautiful names and attributes on the mountain completely shattered. And Sayyidina Musa what? Fainted completely. صعق in Arabic, when electricity hits you, it kills you. Means he was being killed. This is the means fainted in the transliteration and the commenting on the verse of the Holy Quran of this verse. Means Ya Musa now, in the interpretation of the knowledge in Ma'rifah, because Ma'rifah is not like literary meaning. Ma'rifah, you go deep into understanding the substance of the sugar or the salt or the water or the electricity or the energy. When you go deep in that verse of Quran, Musa saying, Ya Rabbi, let me see you. He said, you cannot see me. Why? Because look, you have a ego. Look at the mountain. The mountain is the big hump that we human beings have on our back. The hump of the ego, the mountain of the ego. Because when he was coming from Yemen back, from Sayyidina Shu'aib back to Jerusalem, he was passing the mountains and he felt cold. إذ قال لأهلي امكثوا إني آنست نارا لعلي آتيكم بقبس منها وأجد على النار هدى. فلما أتاها نودي يا موسى إنك بالوادي المقدس اخلع عليك إنك بالوادي المقدس طوى. He saw a fire. He said, I will go, Surah Al-A'raf, I will go to take a small fire in order that gives us warmth to my family and to me in this cold weather. As soon as he approached, he felt peacefulness, tranquility. And he was being called, Ya Musa, you are in the sacred valley. Take your shoes. You cannot come to me with your shoes. Take them out. I have no right with shoes. It's a holy place. That was where? In Tur Sina, in the mountain of Sinai. He received that revelation, that message. Take your shoes. Shoes, what is the meaning? What they used to make the shoes from at that time? That's why we have to go deep into the substance of everything in order to know, or else we keep superficial. So this is sugar. Okay. Is it nice sugar, brown sugar, yellow sugar, very white sugar, sweet sugar, half sweet sugar? We have to know. We cannot say it's sugar. People, they say, it's this knowledge, finished. No, you need to go deep. You need to know ma'rifah. Then there is a lot of secrets inside that ma'rifah. Infinite knowledges in ma'rifatullah. You have to tackle one after one. That's why no one has complete ma'rifah except Prophet. So take your shoes. Shoes in that time used to be done from the skin of the donkeys. And we say donkeys is the most small mind. There is no enough brain to think. Means, oh Musa, don't come to me with your ego. You are in the sacred valley. You have to come completely throwing your ego away and come to my presence. Then I give you. Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah did not say to him in any place in the Holy Quran, take your shoes. See the difference? Because there is no ego. Completely no ego. Allah brought him to Qaba Qawsaini aw Adna. No ego there. Come direct. Move forward. Anyone has ego, wait. So ego play with us always. You have to be very careful because it will delay you from ma'rifatullah. So that Sayyidina Musa said, let me see you. Okay, you want to see me, but you are carrying a big ego behind. You have to drop it. Means all people, drop your ego and come. Listen to each other and accept. Tolerate each other. So what happened? Sayyidina Musa fainted. Because he was coming with that big hump. Allah wants to give him a lesson. What he did? He said, okay, go and meet that one. Go and meet one of my servants. When he met that person, Sayyidina al-Khidr alayhi salam, Abd, one from many that's hidden. Where are they? Where are they? They are hidden. So why they are hidden? Why to be hidden? Everything has to be above water for people to see how they are going. Because we have ego, we cannot see them. If the ego disappears, you see them. They are in this room. They are everywhere. If we take our ego away, we see them. Their appearances, immediately they appear. Because their soul is there, their power is there. So it's only to throw away that fuzzy picture that comes to you through fuzzy reception on your TV, because your receiving box is not working well. You have to throw it. Bring a new box. Bring a new satellite, a new dish. Subhanallah, everything has something. Every knowledge has something that corresponds to our life. Look, a receiver without a satellite, a dish doesn't work, you know? You need the dish in order that this box can work, or else you cannot get a picture. Where is the dish? They buy the hanging up to receive information from satellites. Look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us two satellites, two dish. Look, it looks like a dish. All this information, this these electromagnetic waves. This, because the sound you can hear. So there is sound here moving. Don't think there is no sound here. There is electromagnetic waves coming through us. If we have a real dish, our box, our heart will receive. When it receives, you bring it out as audio. We are not speaking yet as video. We are speaking still audio. We didn't yet go to, and it's analog, not digital. Still we are. So we are still in the lower level. But Allah gave us this all movement of different wavelengths are moving here. If you have a really correct dish and correct receiver, you will decode immediately these wavelengths and you will understand what kind of sound is saying. Because now you sit like here, say, look, you are hearing that, is not? How you are hearing it? If I make like that, you are hearing? Then why here only you can hear? Because I have a microphone that take the sound, send it to the speaker, and make it big to hear it. Means if I say, did you hear it? Why? You didn't pick it up. If I say it's here, we heard it. Means we need an amplifier. It's not amplifier. We need amplifier. In order that we can hear sound of Maulana here. Where is the amplifier? It is a new system. We are not using it. We want everything to like a storyteller. Everything, tell a story. But what is the benefit? I tell you the story about the sugar. You don't taste sugar. What is the benefit? You don't have a bite. So you need an amplifier in order that you can have a good reception. And you can speak on the telephone. Why you can speak on the telephone? Because they have these big, what you call them? Towers everywhere getting good reception. If these towers are not there, you will never speak with the telephone. Where is your telephone that can receive that? That abd, Allah gave him knowledge in a certain issue. He showed Sayyidina Musa, because Allah said to Sayyidina Musa, go, you will see one of my servants. Because he wants him to know that there are issues. He said, Ya Musa, you are my prophet, you are my messenger, you are one of the 5 big prophets, but there are procedures. Don't come directly there, or you have to go through someone. Sayyidina Muhammad can come directly and went through Jibreel alayhi salam. So Sayyidina Musa was stunned with the answer of what he did, Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam. But he learned the lesson. So when he fainted, what he saw? I'm not bringing it from my and say, oh, I am receiving, I'm wali, I'm receiving. This is what they do. These things, they think themselves they are big and they know everything, and they sit and give lectures to people. Oh, I receive now from heavens, I'm receiving from Prophet, I'm receiving from Sheikh Nazim, I'm receiving from all awliya, awliya here, awliya there. What is this? Be reasonable. You are not speaking to awliya. When you speak to awliya, you cannot cheat them. They will stop you. But you can cheat normal people. Well, Allah will stop you. In akhir, not in dunya. I leave you. How many you cooked here before? especially knocking at his door. So, where we are right? He fainted.
He fainted.
And this is related by Ibn Abbas, one of the biggest Sahaba that made was exegesis, you say? In Tafsir al-Quran, he was explaining the verses, what is behind the verses. That's why Wahhabi, they ask you today, from where you brought 124,000 Nabi or 124,000 Wali? From where is that number? People, what they are going to tell them, they don't know. They heard it, 124,000. That's how the problem is. We hear that this is sugar, but we didn't taste it. But we can say to them in their eyes, go look at Tafsir al-Quran and see who said it. Not us. Ibn Abbas said it. One of the biggest Sahabi of Prophet ﷺ. He said when Sayyidina Musa fainted, فَلَمَّا أَفَقَ, when he wake up, Allah brought him back. He saw 313 messengers, prophet messengers standing, and the balance of that 124,000 in sajda. And Prophet ﷺ is leading the prayer. He saw all that. He was stunned. That's where the number comes, 124,000 prophets. And it is very well known, Prophet ﷺ said, Al-ulama warathatul anbiya. Scholars are the inheritors of prophets. Sayyidina Musa objected also on that. In Isra and Mi'raj. Because Prophet said in his hadith, Al-ulama warathatul anbiya. Scholars are inheritors of Prophet. That's why we say there is 124,000 scholar, means wali, that they are inheriting everyone from one Prophet. The Sultan of the Awliya will inherit from Sultan of Anbiya. In the Mi'raj, when Prophet ﷺ saw Sayyidina Musa, he asked him, Sayyidina Musa, he said to him, Ya, oh my brother, Ya Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You said that al-ulama warasatul anbiya. How is this possible? How scholars are inheritors of prophets? I cannot understand it. Even there, he cannot understand it. Look in the Holy Quran, all questions by Sayyidina Musa. And it's good because it teaches us. This is why what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants. If there was, Sayyidina Musa did not ask these questions, we never learn that there are secrets there. Allah always gives examples through Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. He was speaking with Sayyidina Muhammad when he was telling him to reduce the 50 prayers, asking Allah to give less, give less, give less. Because he said, I know my people did not want to pray. Your people are the same. They are all of them lazy. They are not praying. You think they are going to pray 50 prayers? Keep asking. Ask discount. Ask sale. And Prophet said, how I will go back, I feel it. It's not respect. He said, from here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give. I know that. I came before. So, Prophet asked, and Allah reduced 5. And Allah reduced another 5. And it went all the way to 5 prayers. And Sayyidina Musa said, ask more. No need for prayers. Ask no prayers. I know my people, you have to know your people. They are lazy. They are not going to pray. And Prophet said, no, I feel shy. That's it. 5 prayers, 5 prayers. Then Allah said, 5 prayers in worshipness, but it is equal to 50 prayers in the scale, in the balance. So So he said, how these scholars are inheritors of prophets? From where? This you cannot find anywhere, what I'm saying to you. Don't look into books. It's here. Well, he said, show me one. Show me one of them. Prophet ﷺ called the soul of Abu Hamid al-Ghazali. Al-Ghazali. He called his soul. And that soul is appearing in front of Prophet ﷺ because Abu Hamid al-Ghazali not yet born. Came after Prophet by 400 years. He said this one of them, this one. He looked at him and he said, what is your name, boy? The boy. He said, young, yet not born. So what's your name? He said, my name is Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad Abi Hamid al-Ghazali. Abu Hamid al-Ghazali. I look at him, he said, how you are inheritor of prophets when you show to me an answer that is not appropriate? You have to be intelligent, you have to be sharp. When I ask you your name, say Muhammad Abu Hamid al-Ghazali. Why you have to tell me Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad? If we know there is another name, is okay. Muhammad bin Ishaq bin Yaqub bin it's okay, we understand. But Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad bin Muhammad 7 times to tell me your name. He looked at him and he said, Ya Rasulullah, Sayyidina Musa. First of all, I will ask you a question. With all my love and respect, why, when Allah asks you, what is in your right hand, وَمَا تِلْكَ بِيَمِينِكَ يَا مُوسَى, what you have in your right hand, Ya Musa? Allah doesn't know what you have in your right hand. He knows why He asked you. He wants to honor you. He is speaking with you. It's an honorable situation you were in. So what you did? Allah asked you a question, like now you asked me a question. Allah asked you a question, and it's an honorable situation for you as a prophet and as a messenger. You were very happy. Correct? Correct. Correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Correct? Yes, sir. Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
He said, yes, sir. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He said, okay. What you answered? What you had in your right hand? Anyone knows what was in the right hand of Sayyidina Musa? A cane, a staff. What you answered? You didn't say it is a staff, a cane. But instead you said, when he asked you, what is in your right hand, Ya Musa? You said, Hiya asai. It's my cane, my staff. Why you didn't stop? You continued. أتوكأ عليها وأهش بها على غنمي ولي فيها مآرب أخرى. Why it's not necessary to say, he said, أتوكأ عليها, I lean on it. وأهش بها على غنمي. I will show my flock how to move. I will, with a shepherd, I need my stick to move them, to guide them. Means I need a stick to guide my people. I'm guiding the flock. وَلِيَ فِيهَا مَعَارِبُ أُخْرَى. And oh Allah, I have lot of other knowledges with it. You want me to tell you about it? I can. Why you stretched? Why you stretched your answer? He said, what is in your right hand? Okay. Why you have to go through all that? He said, Ya Muhammad, Abu Hamid al-Ghazali, it is an honor for me to be in the divine presence and answering. And Sayyidina Abu Hamid al-Ghazali said, Ya Musa, it is an honor for me to carry the name of Muhammad and to be in his presence. As much as I can stretch the time, I will stretch it. He answered, yes, you are right. Ya Rasulullah, that hadith is correct. That is, when Allah wants to give ma'rifah to awliyaullah, they know what to answer, they know what are kind of questions. And I will end with that. When Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, asked Jibreel alayhi salam, which I explained last time, asking, it's Khidr alayhi salam asking Jibreel alayhi salam when he was asking him when Allah created Adam. He said, which Adam you are speaking about? He explained that. He said, oh, how many Adam is there? He said, you are the last one. All of them, 124,000 came before you. They have been asked question and they left. And they have a day of judgment, beginning and end. And he said, okay, since when was this dunya? What was before or after? And Sayyidina Jibreel was answering. He said, one time, I asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show me his kingdom. I asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show me his kingdom. He said to me, Ya Jibreel, open your 600 wings. We know that Jibreel alayhi salam, when he used to come to Prophet's presence, he used 2 wings. In that time when Allah said to him, I am showing you my kingdom, he said, open your 600 wings and move with the speed that you can move with. Sayyidina Jibreel used to come in 1 second, in 1 moment be in presence of Prophet from his place. So coming and looking, and he came to a place that was all white crystal, small crystals, tiny, 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 that you cannot imagine. Crystals that you cannot imagine were very tiny. They have no beginning, they have no end. Jibreel alayhi salam with his power was not able to know its beginning and its end. All filling the whole place. And there is no end to the place, there is no beginning to it. You cannot see its beginning and its end. And all of it filled with these white crystals. And there was a tree in the middle, green tree. And there was a green bird. And this is what Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, was explaining. That green bird goes from the top of the tree all the way down, pick one crystal, white crystal, pick it, goes up to the tree, swallow it, then comes back down. Take another one, goes up, swallow it, then comes down. Take one, goes up, swallow it, and that green bird is like that. And Jibreel alayhi salam said, Ya Rabbi, who is that? Who's that green bird and what is this? He said, Ya Jibreel, this is from Secrets of Awliya that Grand Sheikh used to explain. He said, Ya Jibreel, he said, Ya Jibreel, this that has no beginning, has no end. No one can know its beginning, no one can know its end. And every crystal of that is a whole universe, creation, that I'm created. Already they are accumulated, and I'm adding from my name Al-Khaliq, from the creator name, from one name. Imagine, where are the 99 name or the infinite number of name? One name. I'm creating that creation from Ismullah Al-Khaliq. And all of this is that small crystal, white crystal, is a whole universe. If we look at our universe, scientists today with Hubble telescope, they found 6,000 galaxies. Every galaxy, 80 billion stars. You cannot count that number. 80 billion stars, 6,000 galaxies. So in some research they say 6 millions. When I was telling Maulana 6,000 stars, he said, no, you are wrong, 6 million stars. 6 million galaxies. I said, yes. Imagine that small crystal represents a whole universe by itself. And he said, what about that bird? He said, that bird represents Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That for him, I created all these creations. Every crystal, as soon as he put it in his mouth, it appears. It comes out. It changed from a crystal, it becomes a creation. And he is the prophet for that creation. He is prophet on all these creations that I'm creating, that has no beginning and has no end. Before you and after you, Ya Jibreel. And Muhammad is their messenger. Where are we to know about real ma'rifah? We are yet not still at the shore. Oh, brothers and sisters, it's so deep to go into these subjects that make us to be astonished and stunned with these informations and knowledges that awliyaullah are pouring in our hearts, in order that we can bring it out from the heart of Maulana Sheikh Nazim and the heart of Grand Sheikh Abdullah Al-Fazil Dawstani. May Allah bless you all, and we'll see you next time inshallah. And thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh bi hurmat al-Fatiha.
Bismillah. From the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation, and we are